In this short think piece video about assessment, I want to make you think about the difference between learning and performance. And this is quite a provocative statement, but here I go. You can't see learning, you can only see performance. Just think about that. What do we see when a student actually fills in an assessment or completes a test? Or what do we see when our favourite football team plays a game and wins or loses? Do we see actual learning, and can we see that? Or do we just see the performance at any one given moment in time? So when I want you to think about is when we get our assessments back and we look at our the assessment scores, etc., what are we actually seeing? Does it demonstrate that there's been some learning there? Is it just the performance at any one given moment in time? And if you give your students the same assessment in 3 or 4 or 5 weeks' time, would they score the same? Because if they do, that's learning. You can demonstrate that that is long-term learning, because if they've learnt it, they should kind of track at a similar score in a few weeks' time. If they haven't learnt it, the assessment will probably nosedive. If I give you an example of if you went away on a holiday and you left your car at the airport and you went away for a few weeks and you came back, would you still be able to drive? Yeah, of course you would, because you've actually learnt how to drive. If I give you a bike now, even though you might not have done any cycling for years and years and years, could you get back on a bike? Yes, you probably could. But actually, if you give your students an assessment 4 or 5 weeks later, could they still remember that information? Maybe they couldn't. So learning and performance is a really, really interesting indication of kind of have our students really learned something, or is it short-term performance? And we know in our own lives, lots of things can negatively or positively influence our short-term performance. Health, tiredness, an argument at home, breakfast, all those different things, or even just the fact that the night before I got lucky and I studied the exact question that came up on the exam. So really, really think about what does your gradebook tell you, and actually the scores might only give you an inference about learning. It might not really be a measurement on learning. It might just be an inference that you can help support. Is it learning or is it just performance? And how do I know, and how can I really safeguard against that down the line?